Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for April 10th of 2025 is titled 38 Hours with the M81 Group. So what do we see here? Well, this is a group of galaxies around M81, which is the dominant larger spiral galaxy toward the center and slightly down and below to the right in the image. And that is a very prominent spiral galaxy. And we can see the distinct spiral arms swirling out from the center. However, there's also another galaxy nearby up above this, and that is the galaxy known as M82. And those two galaxies are actually in the process of a merger. Now, it may not look like that, and that's because galaxy mergers take a long period of time. So they have passed close to one another in the past, and they will continue to do so. But these collisions take billions of years. So we don't see changes in the galaxies over any kind of short time frame. So here we see them at a greater distance right now, but hundreds of millions of years from now, they will pass close to one another again. And we can see some of the changes that occur, that they have both enhanced star formation within them. And in fact, M82 up toward the top does look a little unusual at its center, has some various different colors and things there going on, because of the gravitational interactions. Now, as the galaxies interact, they will enhance star formation within each galaxy. So the galaxies will begin to form stars and will appear a little bluer than a typical spiral galaxy. So the more blue clusters of stars that will be visible, giving the galaxies a distinct pattern associated with star formation. And in fact, some of the galaxies are actually emitting X-rays as well because of the excess interactions that have occurred and additional material being funneled into the massive black hole at the center of each galaxy. Now, in the long run, these two galaxies will merge together into a single galaxy, but that will not occur for billions of years. The time frame takes a long time for them to slowly merge together as they come and pass by one another and continually get closer and closer with each successive orbit, eventually merging into one single galaxy. So coming back in several billion years, we would see just one galaxy here, where now we see this pair of galaxies. Now, the other thing that we see here is the dusty material kind of filling this entire region. That is what is known as an integrated flux nebula, and is actually dust, but is part of our own galaxy. So that is not material associated with these distant galaxies. It's actually material around our galaxy that then reflects starlight back into our galaxy. So as our galaxy glows brightly, the light travels off into space, but some of that light is reflected back by dust. And that allows us to see this dust, as we can see in a very deep image here. This is 38 hours of exposures through a small telescope to be able to pick up all of the detail here. So if we just took a shorter exposure, we'd see the galaxies, but we would not be able to see the integrated flux nebula because it is not nearly as bright. But very long exposures bring out much more detail than you can see with a much shorter exposure. So that was our picture of the day for April 10th of 2025. It was titled 38 Hours with the M81 Group. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture. So until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.